Hey guys, welcome back for another video. What we're going to be doing today is we'll be looking at all of our Major League Baseball games we have coming up on Monday, June 2nd. We actually have 7 games in total today. Some teams are taking the day off. We're going to break down these 7 matchups, look at the lineups, look at the pitching, and try to predict the outcome for every single one of our games. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? What the final scores might be? And we'll also take an in-depth look at our best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. If you're a baseball fan, if you're a sports fan, this is the place. First things first, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, do you agree, disagree, drop the comment down below. I will make sure that I respond to every single one of them. If you want to join one of our member teams, look down at the pinned comment in the comments below. Click on the link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate that. We're going to go over every game every single day this entire season. We also have all the other sports we cover. We have the NFL draft just happened, college football, spring football, transfer portal. Once the football season starts, we also do the same thing every week as well. We break the games down, predict them, and do our best bets. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get started looking at these 7 games. And our very first game we're going to have kicking things off is going to be at 6:40 p.m. We're going to have the 9-50 Colorado Rockies. 9-50. That's a crazy number. That is historically awful. Right now, they're on pace between 136 and 138 losses this season. That would be a record. This is by far the worst team this season in Major League Baseball, but they are historically one of the worst, if not the worst teams in Major League history. Crazy stuff. They'll be facing off versus the 23-34 Miami Marlins. Right now, the Marlins at home a 68.6% chance to win this game. The Rockies a 31.4. The Marlins are the Vegas favorites, 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 8.5. Miami, they're minus 185. Colorado's plus 155. But one thing yet you have to think about when you're thinking about statistical probabilities, Colorado, they are due for a win. Yes, only 9 wins in your first 2 months. That's 4.5 wins per month. But at some point, they're going to get a couple wins this month. At some point, they're going to upset someone. They're an underdog in every single game. They pulled off 9 of them. Right now, Colorado struggling on offense, struggling pitching. They're averaging 3.1 runs a game, hitting 215, 50 home runs, 28 steals, giving up 5.59 runs per game. That is dead last in baseball. Then you have the Marlins averaging 4.1 runs a game, but offense is not their problem. It all centers around the pitching. Right now, they're hitting 248, 51 home runs, 46 steals, pretty balanced on offense, but they are giving up 5.11 runs per game. Thankfully for them, Colorado's having a lot of issues scoring some runs. For the Rockies, they have Jermaine Marquez going a 1-7 record. He only has 1 win. He's in search of his 2nd win of the season, a 7.13 ERA. Somehow, that's worse than the team average. 53 innings, 32 strikeouts. In those 53 innings, he's given up 68 hits, 19 walks, but only 4 home runs. He's keeping the ball in the ballpark, but the ball's rattling. Singles, doubles, triples. He's given up a lot of hits. Then you have Max Meyer going for the Marlins. Career 5.1 ERA. So far this season, 3-4 record, 4.53 ERA, 59.2 innings, 63 strikeouts. He is a strikeout pitcher. I'm going to go with the Marlins pulling off the win here. I have them covering the spread, and I'm going to go with the over. And then on Fox Sports 1 at 7:10 p.m., we have the 32-28 Milwaukee Brewers. Let's first give this team some props. They come off of a very competitive series versus the Phillies. Won the series. This team is rolling right now. They're starting to pitch really good. The offense has been clicking for the last 2 weeks straight. Do not underestimate the Milwaukee Brewers. They'll be facing off versus the 29-31 Cincinnati Reds. One thing about the Reds is their offense has been up and down this entire season. Started out slow, then got really hot, then they've come back down to earth. They need a spark on that offensive side, something that's going to carry them going forward. But one thing they do have going for them has been extremely consistent pitching since opening day. Right now, the Reds, a 60.1% chance to win this game. The Brewers here a 39.9% chance to win. The Reds are 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 9.5. Cincinnati, they're minus 130. The Brewers are plus 110. Milwaukee right now rolling on the offensive side. They're averaging 4.6 runs a game, hitting 240, 53 home runs, 81 steals. That's top 5 in baseball. Extremely aggressive team on the base pass. Smaller market team. They got to find ways to generate runs. They excel at doing that. And their team ERA is down to 3.98 for Cincinnati. They're averaging 4.6 runs a game, hitting 245, 62 home runs, 55 steals, very balanced team on the offensive side, and they're giving up 3.75 runs per game. That's been pretty consistent this entire season. Looking at a pitching matchup, you have Aaron Savali right now going for the Brewers, a 0-1 record, a 6 ERA, but a very small sample size, 12 innings, 9 strikeouts, 4 home runs in 12 innings. That's obviously not going to cut it, but he should do better than that. Then you have Brady Singer right now going for the Reds. 6-3 record, a 4.6 ERA, 58.2 innings, 49 strikeouts. Walking a lot of guys, 23 walks. That's about a walk every other inning. But will the Brewers be able to capitalize on that? You can make a very strong case for either one of these teams to win this game. I'm going to go with the upsets. I have the Brewers winning this one, 1.5, but I'm going to go with the under. And then it's 7:10 p.m. We have the East versus West matchup. We have the 26 and 32 Los Angeles Angels facing off first the 29 and 32 Boston Red Sox. You have to remember, Boston at Fenway Park, very difficult team for the road team to win here. Right now, the Angels a 38.8% chance to win this. Boston a 61.2. Boston's not coming off their best week of baseball right now. They're starting to give up some more runs. They still have a very consistent, very balanced offense, but not playing their best baseball for the last 5 to 7 games. Right now, the Angels, they come in here as the underdogs on the road. Boston at home, a 1.5 run favorite. The over here is 9.5. Boston, they're minus 160. The Angels are plus 135. One thing the Angels do, they hit a lot of home runs, a lot of solo home runs, but they are knocking the ball out of the park. Top 5 in total home runs. They're averaging 4.1 runs a game, 221 average, 83 home runs, 24 steals, giving up 4.82 runs per game. They do give up a lot of runs per game, but at least they can compensate it with the long ball. Right now, the Red Sox, 4.6 runs a game, 251 average, 72 home runs, 54 steals, very aggressive from their batting lineup, and they're giving up 3.91 runs per game. That number used to be about 3.6, 3.7. It's slowly ticking up. They got to get some things under control there. Right now for the Angels, they have Tyler Anderson going. This team is not good at pitching at all, but it is not Tyler Anderson's fault. He's been having a very good start to the season. 2-2 record, a 3.39 ERA, 61 innings, 46 strikeouts, but 24 walks, 11 home runs in 7 games. That is a lot of long balls. He gives up the home run a lot. Boston, they got to get that offense back on track. This is the type of game here versus this Angels starting rotation and this Angels bullpen. For the Red Sox, they have Richard Fitz going. Young guy, sophomore season, 0-2 record, but a 2.7 ERA, 20 innings, 15 strikeouts. I'm going to go with Boston winning this game, although the case can be made for the Angels, and it definitely makes sense. Give me Boston to win it at home to cover the spread, and I'll go with the over here. A lot of runs. And then at 7:40 p.m., we have the 39 and 21 Detroit Tigers, first place in the AL Central. What a start to the season for this team. They can beat you multiple ways. They score runs. They get guys on base. They have power. They have elite top 5 overall pitching. They'll be facing off first the 18 and 41 Chicago White Sox. Do not for 1 minute think that the White Sox have zero chance to win this game. Yes, they are 18 and 41. Yes, they lost 121 games last season, but they are actually a very competitive, very scrappy team. A lot of very close losses. 1, 2-run losses. If things turn out for them in the end, those last final innings, they can pull off a couple upsets here. Got to keep your eye on them. Right now, the White Sox, a 37.1% chance to win this game. Detroit, a 62.9% chance to win. Tigers are 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 8.5. Detroit, they're minus 210. Chicago is plus 175. Right now, the Tigers and that balanced, extremely aggressive offense. They have Torkelson, Green, a lot of weapons here. They're averaging 4.9 runs a game, hitting 249, 68 home runs. They have power, 21 steals, but they're only giving up 3.17 runs per game. That is top 5 in baseball, top 4 in baseball. This team can pitch, and they have the bullpen to assist the starting rotation. Right now, the White Sox are averaging 3.4 runs a game, hitting 221, 47 home runs, 46 steals. They've pretty much been dead even like that the entire season since opening day, and they're giving up 4.09 runs per game, which actually isn't bad considering the fact that there's a lot of pressure on that starting rotation to keep these scores low so that they have a chance to win it. Looking at our pitching matchup, you have Jake Flaherty right now going for the Tigers. Career 3.65 ERA. So far, 3-6 record, 3.94 ERA, 59.1 innings, 72 strikeouts. He's a strikeout pitcher here. He's keeping guys off the bases, striking out. He just needs some run support in his game specifically, and they got a real shot to win this one. And for the White Sox, they have Jonathan Cannon going 2-6 record, a 4.15 ERA, but you know he's going to keep this score close. That's what the White Sox do. 60.2 innings, 46 strikeouts. He's giving up 64 hits. He's putting some guys on base here. You don't want to flirt with that versus this aggressive Detroit Tigers offense. Give me the Tigers to win this game to cover the spread, and I'm going to go with the under this game, like a 5-2, 5-3 game. And at 9:45 p.m., the 33 and 24 San Diego Padres. What makes this game so interesting is it's NLS versus NL This might be the deepest, most competitive division in baseball. Padres with 33 wins are second place in the NL They'll be facing off first. The 33 and 26 San Francisco Giants tie. They are at third place in the NL number 2 versus number 3. Whoever wins this series is probably going to find themselves solidified in that number 2 spot in the division. Right now, the Giants, a 63.2% chance to win this game. The Padres, a 36.8% chance to win. The Padres, they are going to be the underdog here. The Giants are the favorites. They come in here 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 7.5. The Giants, they're minus 160. The Padres are plus 140. But when you look at these two teams, this is practically a 50-50 pick'em game. These are two very talented teams, well over 500. They both have offenses. They both can pitch great. They both have pretty good bullpens. This game could honestly turn out either way. Who's going to want this one more? It's going to be a competitive game, going to be a fun game. On one side, you have Machado, Tatis Jr. The Padres now, they're averaging 4.2 runs a game, hitting 249, 52 home runs, 42 steals. But the offense hasn't played its best the last 2 to 3 weeks. But you know the capabilities are there. The potential is there. This is a playoff caliber team with one of the best starting rotations, one of the best bullpens in baseball. Right now, they're giving up 3.6 runs a game. But the Giants, they can match them at almost every single position. They're averaging 4.2 runs a game, hitting 233, 57 home runs, 34 steals, giving up 3.11 runs per game. That's number 2 or 3 in all of the major leagues right now. Looking at our pitching for the Padres, you have Stephen Collick going 3-1 record, a 4.11 ERA, 30.2 innings, 24 strikeouts. And then you have Logan Webb right now going for the Giants' career, about a 3.2 ERA this season, 5-5 record, 2.82. This guy's a strikeout pitcher, 73.1 innings, 84 strikeouts. He's given up a lot of hits, 72 hits, but he's not letting them score. But when you're looking at this, Collick's better than he's been pitching. He was hurt to start the season. He's back at it right now, but Logan Webb and that Giants bullpen, I'm going to go with San Francisco winning this one, covering the spread, and I'm still going to go with the over. In our second to last game at 10:05 p.m., the 31-27 Minnesota Twins. Let's first give this team some props. A month ago, they were 5 or 7 games under 500, fought their way all the way back. They're now 4 games over 500 right now, hitting well, pitching great. They'll be facing off first the 23-37 Athletics. This game's going to be in Sacramento, minor league stadium, smaller park. That means there's a lot of probability of some home runs being hit here. And the Athletics need to get things on track. They need to win badly. Right now, the A's 36.5% chance to win this game. Minnesota a 63.5% chance to win. And the Twins 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 9.5. Minnesota, they're minus 165. The Athletics are plus 140. Minnesota right now, they're averaging 4 runs a game, 239 average, 56 home runs, 31 steals, giving up 3.32 runs per game. This team can pitch. The A's give up a lot of runs right now, but they do average 4.2. 256 average, 74 home runs. They are top 7 in baseball in total home runs, 32 steals, getting up 5.71 runs per game. The big problem for them is even if their starting rotation has the lead, the bullpen just cannot maintain it. That's the unknown here. Looking at our pitching, you have Joe Ryan, the extremely consistent foundational piece here in the Twin starting rotation. Whenever you need a win, this guy always pulls it out of the hat. 5-2 record, a 2.57 ERA, 63 innings, 72 strikeouts, only 9 walks so far through 11 games, only 8 home runs in 11 games. And then you have Luis Severino right now going for the A's, veteran pitcher, career 3.85 ERA so far this season, 1-4 record, a 3.89 ERA, 71.2 innings, 54 strikeouts, a lot of walks here, 22 walks, but overall you can't complain about those numbers. 4 home runs given up in 11 games. That's the type of control that I want to see. I can make a very, very strong case here for Joe Ryan to pull off the win. I'm going to go a little bit out on a ledge here. This might sound crazy. I'm going to go with the A's pulling off the upset win, going with the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the under. And finally, our final game at 10:10 p.m. on the MLB Network. If you are able to watch this game, make sure to watch it. 2 of the biggest brands in the National League, the 37-22 New York Mets, first place in the NL East now. They just captured it from the Phillies versus the 36-22 Los Angeles Dodgers, first place in the NL West. This is a matchup of 2 first-place teams, 2 teams with some of the best rosters in baseball. Yes, the Dodgers roster has been completely decimated by injuries. 15 pitchers on the deal, but they continue to find ways to win. And they have Shohei right now with 22 home runs. Freddie Freeman hitting 374. Even with the pitchers out, this roster is so talented. The Mets right now, 1 through 3. Lindor, Soto, Alonso, one of the best 1 through 3s in all of baseball. Once they get that 4 through 9 hitting, this is going to be deadly. Soto now 2 straight games with the home run. Maybe he's starting to get hot. Right now, the Mets a 31.7% chance to win this game. The Dodgers a 68.3% chance to win. The Dodgers 1.5 run favorites. The over here is 8.5 LA. They're minus 165. New York is plus 140. I would give the Mets a shot to win this game, but who they have on the mound kind of makes it a little questionable in that. Right now, the Mets are averaging 4.4 runs a game. They're capable of a lot more than that, probably about 5 to 5.3. They're hitting 246, 67 home runs, 45 steals, the number 1 pitching team in baseball, the number 1 pitching starting rotation, the number 1 pitching bullpen. They're only giving up 2.85 runs per game. No matter who you have out there, this bullpen, this starting rotation will always give the Mets a shot to win these games. The Dodgers right now, one of the best offenses in baseball, 5.9 runs a game, coming off of what, an 18-2 win versus the Yankees the previous day, hitting .270. That's number one batting average in baseball. 94 home runs. That's up there. 1 and 2. They've been flip-flopping back and forth with the Yankees. 38 steals, getting up 4.11 runs per game. That might sound like a lot, but it's not bad considering they have 15 pitchers on the DL. We're now looking at our pitching. You have Paul Blackburn going for the Mets, making his first start, his first innings of the season here. First start with the Mets. Little unknown. He hasn't pitched. He's probably going to be rusty, but for his career, a 4.85 ERA, that doesn't instill a lot of confidence in me here. Dustin May, not his best start to the season, but overall, a 3.35 ERA for his career. This season, 3-4, 4.2 ERA, 55.2 innings, 58 strikeouts, giving up a lot of hits, walking a lot of guys here. But the Mets with Blackburn on the mound, I just don't like that. Give me the Dodgers to win this game, to cover the spread, and I will have them going with the over. Guys, that's our breakdown. That's our predictions and best bets for all of our Major League Baseball games we have coming up for Monday, June 2nd. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, by all means, drop them down below, and I will respond to every single one of them. If you want to join one of our member teams, just look down at the pinned comment in the comments below. Click on that link. You can sign up there. And, of course, thank you for watching.